What's cracking, guys? I'm here on the side of the freeway. Wanted to take the Soul to work, and I heard some like rumbling and some shit under the car. I didn't know what it was. I was like, screw it, I'll take it to the car. I lifted the car up this morning on some jacks, just kind of looked, couldn't see anything. Ended up, I don't know, 5 miles from my house, and suddenly the exhaust starts to get really droney, and I'm like, whatever, it was a little droney before. And then I'd hit some bumps and I'd hear some like bolts everywhere, and I'm like, this is getting kind of weird. So I finally get to a patch of the freeway that's kind of open. I got a super wide like shoulder here, so I literally just pulled over. I get to the back of the car, and like the mid pipe in my exhaust, like the bolts broke and just fucking dropped to the ground. So I was like dragging it for, I don't know, like not too long, but I pulled over now. So either I have to call AAA or I have to MacGyver or something really quick. But I looked in my trunk, I found a scissor jack and a couple other random sockets that hopefully I can get the car up. And if I can actually unbolt the mid pipe and the axle back, I can just throw those in my trunk and get on my way. If not, I got a bunch of wire in my trunk, so I might have to literally tie up my exhaust and then see if I can make it the rest of the way. Otherwise, I gotta call AAA, and AAA is gonna cost a shit ton of money because I don't really have the full plan. All I really have is enough to register my cars every year, which is kind of all I use AAA for. But now I'm starting to want better AAA. So that's what's going on right now. I'll show you what it looks like in the back, and then kind of what I'm planning on doing. It's probably gonna be super loud, but hopefully this comes out. All right, guys, this is what I'm dealing with. It broke off down there, so I'm gonna try to hook all this up. I might be able to just unbolt it though, so we're gonna try that. Yeah, so I literally have nothing in my car because I kept nothing in my car. It's the first time I've really started driving it. I found a scissor jack. I have a broken torque wrench that I use just because it's large and I can use it here. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. I got a scissor jack. I found some sockets, and I got this guy, and I'm wailing away on this, trying to get it as tall as I can get. And then hopefully you guys can hear this, I don't know. But yeah, so my plan is to get this high enough to either I can use the rest of the socket set that might have something to just unbolt the axle back, or I have some wire in the trunk. I can just tie it up and then make it the rest of the way. So here's hoping. All right, I got this little area to work with on the side of the freeway. I got one nut off. I got this, so I just need to get to the other side, and then I should be able to just pull this over the axle and then get on my way open header. But yeah, guys, all right. So I think I got this figured out. Let's hope I can get to the other side. Guys, we got it. Check it out. So this ghetto contraption works. All right. Oh, dust. All right, I got the mid pipe. I got the mid pipe, the muffler, and that's actually my down pipe. I wanted to take the wideband out of it today, so that's why I fucking brought it. But all right, let me make sure I have my keys. That would really suck. All right, I got them. All right, gonna drop the car. Get everything down. I need to get the hell off the side of the freeway. Let's go. All right, guys. Kind of making it. No longer on the freeway. Almost to work. And if I've ever wondered what an eat cutout sounds like, I never wonder anymore. It's loud. I mean, it sounds great, but it's terrible. It's terrible sounding. But the backfires and the poppling, you know, you can't go wrong with that. So yeah, anyways, crisis averted, safe, not on the side of the freeway anymore. So I'm gonna try to get this on jack stands or a lift or some shit, and then try to get my exhaust back on, and then we'll go from there. All right, but it's been a hell of a day already, so let's see what the rest of it has in store. What's going on, guys? All right, so I'm under the Del Sol and just checking things out. I actually haven't been up here in ever, I guess, at that point. But so yeah, this is under the car here. Got, well, it's really dark, my bad, guys, but I do have a lot of room for a turbo, so that's cool. So checking the exhaust out, I literally lost, let's see, I literally lost the section from the mid here to the axle back. So yeah, so not really a tour, but a little tour of underneath of what my car looks like. Got LCAs, BWR underneath, D2 coils. Yeah, I mean, it used to be really sorted out, but now it's just kind of like put together. So I really want to get it back to the way it was. Dave here literally came out and looked at my car and he's like, dude, we got to make this thing fast again, because he remembers when it was actually really fast and I had it turboed and had all the other stuff put on. So yeah, so basically got some new bolts, you know, and gonna try to put everything together here. I actually have an ITR rear sway that I need to put on here, but I want to kind of clean that up and paint it a little bit more. Literally, when you get under the Del Sol, it's like just bare minimum car. It's pretty crazy how that's all it is. I wish I had a little more light. I'll make a better walk around video another day, but just trying to knock this out right now so that I can get home and be secure about it. But yeah, anyways, gonna get my exhaust back on, check everything out. I think the ride height on all four corners is completely off, because literally, like I said, like, you're about to watch the transition of my car not being driven to totally being driven again. So I'm gonna get it corner balance. It's gonna do the adjustment. I definitely need an alignment. Just, I want to get this car sorted before I move on to anything else. So all right, let's get cracking on this. Good. So yeah, luckily we got bolt bins, so I just grabbed some more random fucking nuts. I don't know if these are the right nuts. If they're not, let me know in the comments. I probably won't switch them, but everything seems to be secure here. This isn't going anywhere. Yeah, so when I got off the freeway, I mean, you guys saw literally, like, I don't think you can see, it's too dark, so sorry for these angles, but yeah, this right here basically busted a bolt, so it was hanging literally by this, and I lost the hanger above here, so I had to get off and legitimately, like, take this apart, pull everything apart. But anyways, guys, exhaust back on, so pretty happy about that, honestly. I actually apparently did have an O2 sensor that was just like in there twisted up, so I'm gonna hopefully hook that up, and then at that point hopefully I lose my check engine light, because that's all that's going off, and then yeah, and that should be probably it for today, guys. Check in tomorrow for sure. Probably be driving the Del Sol again, since it's up and running and I need to try to sort some stuff out. Otherwise, it's been a pretty hectic day. Gonna call it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give this a like and let me know in the comments what's good. All right, see you later, guys. Peace.